we go. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Stats, Sneakers, and Styles. It's your guy, MIAH.
It's your main man, Chris. What's good?
Drippy D is in the building.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. We got a lot to get to this week, and not too much time. But let's get through the pleasantries and introductions as usual. Chris, how was your weekend? What'd you go through? Let's talk about it quick. Hurry up. Come on. There's a lot. We got to talk to a lot.
I don't remember.
Must have been a good weekend. Listen, you're allowed to do that. You're young, you're single, you can do all that good stuff. Let us live vicariously through you. So what was the last thing you remember from your weekend?
Oh, I was occupied all weekend. I was in the presence of some fun. There you go.
Yeah, boy.
Drippy, as the elder statesman of the crew, how would you gonna let that go? Or what's up?
I was with my dad. My dad came over to my house. It wasn't my wife's birthday, but it was like a few days after, so we cut a little cake for her. We were just with the family. I watched a little bit of boxing, and that was all. It wasn't no big fights or nothing, but we watched all those little undercards. There was one championship fight with Vargas, but nothing too crazy. But I had a great weekend. It was with the family. How about you? How was your weekend?
It was annoying, to say the least.
Oh.
I didn't lose my phone. I dropped my phone in the pool, jumping after my daughter. So I was phoneless for a couple of days. But I will say this. I enjoyed not having a phone. Like, it was cool not being up on everybody's business and people not even being to contact me. I didn't miss y'all. No offense.
No, man.
Is that weird?
It's good to get that mental break. Everybody needs
Yeah,
that.
you know what I'm saying?
Cleansing. It's like a cleansing, you know?
Yeah. It's like a reset.
Yeah.
Unless you're like Kyrie and go on too many mental breaks, but talk for a different day.
Kyrie got his mind is too big. He needs a lot of breaks. Anyways, let's get right into our first topic. Today's shot clock is sponsored by York Records. Shout out to Corey North. Shout out to the good guys over at York Records. Make sure you follow and go stream all that good music over there. Corey just dropped a single. You should go take a look at that right now. Shout out to the boy Corey North and the guys over at York Records. See you. Let's get right into the NBA. Damien Lillard signs a 2-year extension worth $122 million. Fellas, where does this put him in the pantheon of greatness? Did he just sign his life over to never winning a championship? Or is Portland going to make good by Damien Lillard? We'll start with you, Chris. Talk to me. What's up?
Well, he got so much money, he forgot to use the phone. We got to start there. The man.
Oh, you saw that, right? When he was on the line, he was trying to fake like he was on the phone. You can see he was, come on, Dame Dollar. Come on, Dame Dollar. Come on. Chris, I appreciate you for seeing that, but go ahead.
Nah, but listen, you gotta respect. I respect his loyalty. Win or lose, he said he'd rather win than keep up somebody else. Listen, loyalty is a lost trait. I respect that. He's loyal.
Drippy. He needs to win a title to be in that great class.
Somebody's going there. They talk to him. They're gonna try to win. They're gonna try to bring somebody there. He had a picture literally less than a month ago before Kevin Durant asked for a trade of him and Kevin Durant. I'm getting a feeling Kevin Durant might be going over there, but I don't know. They're not. What I do know is that they're gonna try to win while he's there. He's a great player. Why not? All you need is one piece with him. You're 1 piece, 2 pieces away. That guy's a superstar.
Okay, so I'm gonna put the shot on the light on you, D. Who's the second leading scorer on the Portland Trail Blazers?
Wasn't it McCollum? I mean, he just
he's in New Orleans.
He moved out halfway through the season. So
So
now they're in a restart now. I mean, they got the center.
So how are they a piece away if they just restarted?
What's the center's name? Nurkic. Nurkic. Yeah, all right. So Nurkic, I would say, is probably the second best player on that team. He's pretty good, but he's not a 2 or 3. He's more of a 4, I would say. To win a championship. But yeah, I mean, they need players, of course. But hey, who doesn't want to play with Damian Lillard?
I mean, listen, I think the Portland Trail Blazers have a real problem at their hands. Their second best player right now is Anthony Simmons. And guess what position he plays? Point guard. Your best player plays point guard. Gary Payton Jr., the person you signed, plays guard. They're too guard heavy. They need to figure out a way to get better players around Damian Lillard. That talk you give me about Kevin Durant going over there is just a pipe dream. Don't believe that. I'm gonna end this segment, and I need one-word answers for both of you guys because I'm teasing a segment we're gonna do next week: pretenders or contenders. The Portland Trailblazers going into next season with the roster currently constructed. Chris, are they pretenders or are they contenders?
Pretenders.
Drippy D, same question. The Portland Trailblazers, are they contenders or pretenders?
Pretenders. They haven't made no moves yet. I mean, besides that, the Lillard move. So, pretenders.
There it goes. We're gonna get more into that pretenders and contenders next week. Moving on to Major League Baseball. The Major League All Star game is this weekend, correct? Am I wrong?
Yes.
It is this weekend, correct?
I'm excited.
Correct.
Can't wait.
Producer person, can you please put the All Star game starters on the screen for me, please? All right. You guys are the baseball guys. Tell me, who are the snubs and who legitimately deserves to be on that list?
First glance, it looks like they got it pretty correct. I'm biased. I'm a homer. I would have put Xander Bogaerts over Tim Anderson, which I think most would agree. But nonetheless, from top to bottom on both ends, it looks like a very solid list. Not really much of an argument for me.
Be careful what you say about Jackie. Don't disrespect him, all right?
All right.
Talk about him like that, man. He deserves to be there. Don't say that. You don't want to have problems. You want the major league to suspend you for a day. Right, buddy?
Who is the odds-on favorite to win All-Star Game MVP? Chris, give me your first impressions.
Mookie Betts, LA. Mookie Betts, the hometown kid's gonna take it.
Because it is in LA, right? The Dodgers homers. Yeah, I like that pick. Drippy D, talk to me. Who you selecting? Wait, hold on, Chris. What were you gonna say, Chris?
I think it's gonna be Aaron Judge. Just having a magical season. Everything is just lining up for this guy. I think he's just gonna break records with this new contract that he gets this year. He was asking for a certain amount of money. Now he's gonna get way more than what he was asking for. This is
Chris, say what you were gonna say before I say what I'm about to say about this whole Judge thing. Go ahead.
Or the other LA guy, Mr. Shohei Ohtani.
You know that's my guy. I think Shohei Ohtani.
I know.
That's
is
my
he
guy.
gonna bat up and pitch in this All-Star game?
Who knows?
Oh, so yeah, then for sure. You know what? I'm gonna give my pick to Shohei Ohtani. He's in LA. I mean, not LA. Well, yeah, in LA exactly, and he's gonna hit and pitch. I mean, don't he have the best chance statistically to be the MVP of the All-Star game?
What if? Can I paint this scenario for you, Yankee fans? What if, right? Aaron Judge goes out, has an MVP caliber season, wins the MVP, wins the World Series for the Yankees, and walks away.
Bedlam.
That's not happening. It's not happening.
Well, why not?
We're gonna have to give him what he wants. We're gonna have to give him what he wants. He likes to be a Yankee. He wants to be a Yankee. As long as we match what he's asking for, he ain't going on.
No, I think he feels disrespected. Yeah, moving on to the NFL. ESPN put out a list of the top 10 quarterbacks in the league. Aaron Rodgers was number one. Should I go through the list, fellas, so we get it one time? I'm gonna go through the list one time. Yeah, D, I'm with you. I see the reaction, but I'm gonna go through the list one time and we'll talk about it. Rodgers 1, Mahomes 2, Josh Allen 3, Tom Brady 4, Joe Burrow 5, Matthew Stafford 6, Justin Herbert 7, Russell Wilson 8, Deshaun Watson 9, Dak Prescott 10. Dolo, you had the facial reaction. I'm gonna go to you first. Give me your impressions of this list first, please. Come on.
Aaron Rodgers ain't no damn number one. That's first of all. He wasn't number one last year when he had Devontae Adams. He just lost Devontae Adams. What's going to make him number one this year? And he's a year older. He's lost his weapons. I don't know.
Great point.
Kyler Murray needs to be on this list.
I agree.
Lamar Jackson needs to be on this list. He's not there. Joe Burrows needs to be up higher. Whatever. I mean, that's their list. I got my own list. They're saying 2022 or all time because I'm confused. 2022?
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers definitely doesn't belong there. He needs to be number 7. He's number 7.
Okay, Chris. Chris, come on. Give me what you think. Talk to me, Chris.
I'm glancing at the list as we speak, so I'm sorry for not looking directly at the camera, but I don't see anything particularly wrong with this list. I don't understand what the big deal is. Aaron Rodgers is back-to-back MVP. He lost in playoffs, yes, he did, but we're talking about, I guess, regular season quarterbacks. Rodgers won, Mahomes too. I don't see anything visibly wrong with the list. I'm sorry. I just don't agree with you guys.
Okay. No, my turn. Ready? I'm going to start from the bottom up. Pause. Dak Prescott's not the 10th best quarterback in this league. I know y'all bugging. I know y'all gonna come on, man. Dak Prescott, stop it. Dak Prescott's not number 10. And number 9, Deshaun Watson. We don't even know if he's gonna play this season. How you put him on a list? And this is someone that is a Deshaun Watson. Well, was a fan before I found out what I found out. So how is he on number 9? He's got to get the hell up out of here. Like Dolo said, Kyler Murray. What was that? Lamar Jackson. And where is Derek Carr? Derek Carr just inherited Devontae Adams. He's got Waller. He's got an offensive line. He's got a new coach. Yo, y'all better stop playing like Derek Carr is not going to be a candidate for MVP this year. Tom Brady's way too high on this list. He's number 4, and Gronkowski's done. Sorry. Russell Wilson's too low on this list. He's number 8. What? You know what he's about to do in Denver? Y'all bugging. I don't like this list. And you know I'm a top 5 guy. This list was all the way wrong. ESPN, I don't know who you paid or who did this list. I'm all the way wrong with this one. I disagree 110%. And like Dolo said, like Drippy D said, Rodgers is not the number 1 quarterback. It's Patrick Mahomes. Please. Okay. Let's go to the jump ball. Anything you guys want to talk about? I'm jumping up. Chris, Drippy, talk to me. Jump ball.
I got it. On the heels of this top 10 list, normally we would consult Matthew Berry for our fantasy needs. He actually retired from ESPN yesterday, so shout out to Matthew Berry. He did. I saw that yesterday, yes.
Thank you, Matthew
shout out to him.
4 years of service.
ESPN is down a person. ESPN, come get me. I'm ready. I'm ready for you.
Seriously, man. Thank you, Matthew Berry. I've always watched your stuff growing up. I know I go against the grain on your style and your stuff the last few years, but I have looked up to you, and you was one of the first guys to do fantasy, and thank you, man. I appreciate everything that you've done.
Salute to Matthew Barrett. I want to say something that has been on my mind, and I think we've touched upon it once, but we haven't touched upon it enough. This Brittany Griner situation out in Russia. She just got she pled guilty or something like that against her, and she's still in Russia, and it's terrible. I forget who was the athlete that said if she was a man, y'all would have got her home a long time ago. I was talking to somebody the other day. Trump kicked so hard for ASAP Rocky. How is Biden not going that hard for Brittany Griner, rapper, basketball player? I don't understand.
An Olympian gold medalist. Oh God.
So my thoughts and prayers goes out to Brittany Griner out in Russia doing time that she shouldn't be doing. That's one thing I want to talk about. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about when we get in this jump ball thing?
Well, I want to talk about the home run derby.
Go ahead. Who's in it?
Pete Alonso is going to go for a 3-peat. He won the last 2 years. He's the home run king in the home run derby, and he's going for the 3rd 3-peat.
Has anyone 3-peated before?
No. Never seen it done. It's never happened. I'm excited to see how this unfolds. I'm going to be watching. I can't wait.
Is Aaron Judge, where's Carlos Stanton not in the home run derby?
I'm not sure if he's in it. I know Juan Soto's in it. Albert Pujols is in it. I know there is a steady field of competitors of competition for Pete Alonso to go for that 3-peat. I think he'll pull it off.
The rosters yet? They still ain't fill up the rosters yet. They're doing it little by little. A lot of people are scared to commit early because they're in playoff contention and stuff like that, the managers. But, they got a few guys in there, but it's not filled up yet. But Pete Alonso just said it 2 days ago that he was joining, so everything's fresh now.
I don't understand how these new athletes don't want to participate in these All-Star game things.
They want to.
And the baseball stuff. That's crazy. You should want to be a part of the All-Star festivities in all the sports. You're an All-Star. Come on, give us one. Okay. It's that time, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to York Records for sponsoring today's Shot Clock. We're done with the Shot Clock for this week. But if you want to be a sponsor, make sure you hit up SSTheShow@gmail to be a part of the show for sponsorships, for the Easy Pass Joint of the Week, or anything like that. Just want to tell us how much you love us. You can hit that on the email, too. Let's get into Chris's Crispy Kicks. It's another edition this week. Let's go!
Let's do it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this week's edition of Chris's Crispy Kicks. As always, I will be bringing to you 3 pairs of kicks to keep your feet looking right for the summer. Number 1, we have the Atmos Sneaker Freaker 3 Gel Light Alley Cats. These are an ASIC gel light collaboration. Very galaxy, very outer space, very Marco Space-like. These are extremely fresh. You notice the green shoelaces, the green soles, and the gray exterior ties it all together to give it that fresh purple, that purple, gray, and green look for the summer. Number 2, we have the Yeezy 350 Boost. I don't have much to say about 350s. Kanye's already made his mark in the sneaker game. Just another win for Kanye. Just fresh, all white 350s. Clean, fresh, simple. Boom. Number 3, we have the Casina Air Max 1s, the long and oranges. I covered a different edition of these in a previous segment, different colorways, but again, the same lively, same orange, same brown, same rainbow spectrum to give you that multifaceted outfit, clean look for the summer. All right, guys, that's it for this week's edition of Chris's Crispy Kicks. My picks of the week are the Alley Cats. As always, the links are in the descriptions. Please feel free to leave a comment and a message. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. And now, MIAH, give us your top 5, please.
Let's do it. Ladies and gentlemen, this week's top 5 is the top 5 tight ends in the NFL as per me. All right? I am the person that tells you all about these top 5s. I do my research. I do the numbers. Let's get to number 5. He is Zach Ertz. Yes, he's on the Arizona Cardinals. He's going to have Kyler Murray refreshed. He's going to have a whole season in Arizona. So I believe the Cardinals with Zach Ertz, he's the fifth tight end on this list. Come up number 4. George Kittle. Doesn't matter who the quarterback is. I know they're worried about whether it's Garoppolo or Trey Lance. I don't think it matters whether it's Garoppolo or Lance or Trey, because George Kittle knows how to get open. He plays the middle of the field amazing. Plus, he's a physical type of tight end. He's definitely a top 5 tight end. He's coming in at number 4. Let's go to number 3, though. Mark Andrews. It was a lot of debate between him and my number 2 guy, but he had to land at number 3 because I think Lamar Jackson is taking a step back each year, and I hope he doesn't feel it. Mark Andrews, that is. So I put him at number 3. But Mark Andrews is definitely a solid tight end in the league. He's got Lamar Jackson, and Lamar doesn't throw deep, so he's gonna be in that middle area. So shout out to Mark Andrews. He's coming in at number 3. But number 2, just beat him up barely, it's Darren Waller. He just got Devontae Adams put on the one side of him, so he's not getting double teamed no more. He's gonna play in the middle of the field. Amazingly, he's also vertical. He's physical, and he's got hands better than most tight ends. So watch out for Darren Waller. If he's not on your team for fantasy, make sure you go pick him up quick, because Darren Waller is going to make a big impact this year. He's the number 2 tight end. But number 1, I think we all know who number 1 is. I mean, it's Travis Kelce. He's got the best quarterback in the league. He's got the most thought-provoking offensive mind in the game with Andy Reid. So I think Travis Kelce still stays pat at number 1, even though they lost Tyreek Hill. Him and Mahomes are going to hook up for a lot more intermediate passes. It may not be deep throws, but he's going to definitely rack up the receptions this year. Travis Kelce is number 1 on my tight end list this week. Fellas, talk to me. I know there's always issues. I know there's a couple people I might have forgot. Honorable mention: T.J. Hawkinson, Mike Gesicki, Robert Tonyan, and Green Bay. But who is off my list, and who are some of the people that you disagree with? Let's start with Drippy D. Talk to me, Drip.
Well, I love T.J. Hawkinson. I think he's better than Zach Ertz. Zach Ertz is good, but T.J. Hawkinson is a stud. He's so much faster than Zach Ertz. He's a beautiful talent. It's just sometimes tight ends take a few years to blossom, and I think that's what he's going through right now.
No, he's got Goff. Goff is trash. I had Hawkinson. Hawkinson is a very good talent. Goff is trash.
But even though Goff is trash, Goff loves to dink and dunk. He's going to give it to his tight end. He's not going to go deep at the wide receivers. He's going to give it to his tight end. That's what he likes to do. He likes to give it to the running backs and the tight end. So either way, Hawkinson has everything superstar written all over him. And I think he should be in that top 5. How about you, Chris? How do you feel about this top 5?
We briefly spoke last week, and I actually had Gesicki at number 1, well, at least for fantasy purposes. So just off the strength of that, I would swap out Ertz for Gesicki. And as you mentioned, Lamar Jackson is regressing a bit, so that's a little questionable. But I would like to find a way to get Gesicki into that list.
I like when we talked about Gesicki that week. I believe Gesicki is going to have a big season. It was tough for me to put him in between it, but because I don't believe in Tua. Kyler Murray is proven. Zach Ertz got the proven quarterback, and plus he's playing with D Hop. It was close, but I had to give it to Ertz. Fellas, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. If you want to comment on the top 5, you always can. Make sure you comment below. We love to keep the conversation going. Whether you agree or disagree, always keep the conversation going because, we like to conversate. I'm an orator. I love to speak. Just what we do. Anyways, it's time to keep the show moving. It's our favorite time of the day. It's our favorite time of the show. It's time for that drip or drown. Let's go to Drippy D with that drip or drown. D, you ready?
I'm ready, baby.
Let's go.
Certified Drippy.
Welcome to Drippy D's Certified Drip or Drown. Shouts out to Odell Beckham winning last week's Drip of the Week. Give him a stamp of approval, please.
Certified Drippy.
Thank you. Okay, today we have 3 new athletes. The first one is considered to be the best NBA player ever. He's an 18-time All Star and a 4-time NBA champion. The other 2 athletes are football players. The first one was born and raised in Paterson, New Jersey, and he's a 2012 Super Bowl champion. The other one, well, he was just traded to the Denver Broncos. He's a 9-time Pro Bowler and a 2014 Super Bowl champion. Number 1, we have LeBron James wearing a Marnie bowling shirt, Rick Owens crop trousers, white Air Force Ones. Number 2, we have Victor Cruz wearing a Louis Vuitton summer blazer, Louis Vuitton dress shorts, Louis Vuitton sandals, and Louis Vuitton fanny pack. Number 3, we have Russell Wilson wearing a custom brown suit jacket, brown jogger suit pants, white low-top sneakers. Okay, guys. How do you feel about my 3 contestants here today? Does anybody stand out to you? You like anybody's style here? Anything you can relate to? Anything that stands out to you? I'm going to start with you today, Chris. How do you feel about my 3 contestants here?
Y'all, every time I see Russell Wilson now, I think of Channing Crowder calling him a square. But I just can't stop laughing. Sorry, guys. Victor Cruz. That shit is just it's innovative, it's clean, it's original, it's very well put together. I wouldn't make it look that good, but for me, he stands out. He's definitely getting drip of the week, and plus he's a Giant. So shout out to you, Victor Cruz. You got it.
Okay. All right, man. Thank you, Chris. I really appreciate it. All right, does any of these guys stand out to you? Let the world know how you feel, please.
Okay. I'm a Giants fan. And once you said the Paterson, New Jersey football player, I knew you were talking about Victor Cruz. I just want to shout out Victor Cruz because I have a signed
Okay.
Victor Cruz.
New Jersey, stand up, baby.
Yeah. Victor Cruz, it's my guy. It's in my little man cave at the crib. Always show love to Victor Cruz. So you would never not drown. You would never drown when it comes to me, Vic. You're good in my book, my guy. Russell Wilson, it just looks like a pamper. I don't know. Something just looked weird. Is that a suit? Like, why is his ankle so tight? I don't understand. It just looked weird. And LeBron, I like the LeBron fit. It's just his face looks weird. But I guess we got to give it to my guy Vic because, we go with the Giants jersey all day, Victor Cruz. Let me get that little salsa dancing in for my guy.
Yeah, baby. All right. Okay. So I guess you're giving Victor Cruz a drip.
Yes.
Drip. All right, cool. All right. So I'm going to go with Victor Cruz, too. I love the way he's dressed. I love Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton is one of my favorite clothing brands.
Hold on. Time out. Is that a purse he had in his hand? Is that a purse? Is that a purse in Victor Cruz's hand?
Are we doing this again?
No,
Drippy, is that a purse in my man's hand?
It's a fanny pack.
Okay.
It's a just a waist bag. Just hold it.
I'll allow it.
You're like fixated with these purses now, man.
Men shouldn't have purses, man. I'm sorry. That's I can't.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's how it is in Europe. Fashion world.
I apologize for
interrupting. Gotta get with the time.
You can't question after you give the nigga the drip though. But you can't do that. You already gave him a drip. You can't backtrack.
I didn't see. I thought that might have been a hat, and under closer review, I'm like, is that a purse? But
no, that's a fanny pack. It's a Louis Vuitton fanny pack.
I apologize for interrupting you, sir.
It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. Well, I was about to say that too. I love his fanny pack. It looks dope. I was something that I would rock myself. Those Louis Vuitton sandals are fly. I love the whole fit. So for you, Victor Cruz, I'm gonna give you a drip because you are dripping. Shouts out to my Jersey native. I love the way you dressing, and you are dripping, my brother. Now, I'm going to go to LeBron James. I love that morning shirt. That shit is fire. I love the design on it. I love the Air Force Ones. I like the Rick Owens jeans. I'm loving it. You are dripping. You are the king. You're looking fly. I know it's nice and simple, but you're looking fly. Can't complain with the way you're dressing, brother. I'm going to give you a drip, brother, because you are dripping. Now, I'm going to go to you, Russ. Okay, Russ. Well, I don't know how Ciara's letting you out the house like that, number one. That's like your breath stinking and your wife doesn't even tell you nothing. Something's wrong here, bro. I mean, your clothes have so much static. It looks like you're auditioning for a fabric softener commercial in the 90s. I mean, did you pull that suit out of the dirty hamper? You look like Eric Estrada from Chips. You look like Bruno Mars working for UPS. I'm gonna give you a round. I'm sorry, you are out.
What's Brown gonna do for you?
I appreciate all you guys' comments, so please leave your comments because your opinions matter the most, fans. And thank you. Make sure you comment, subscribe, and smash the like button.
Certified Drippy.
Whew. Wow. That was a good one. Eric Estrada. I don't think, Chris, have you ever watched Chips before?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, I think that might be past his time frame. But anyways,
Yeah.
D, thank you again for another great Drip or Drown segment. Fellas, any last words before we end the show?
Shout out to you guys, my co-host. Shout out to the fans. Thank you. Shout out to everyone taking this journey with us. Keep rocking. We're here. We're gonna keep giving you this good content. You keep rocking with us. Let's just continue this journey, guys. I appreciate you.
Stats, Sneakers, and Styles Nation. We're here to stay. We love you guys.
And this week's Easy Pass Joint of the Week goes to MIAH KENZO. For the Princess of Drill. This one goes hard. Shout out to Queens. Ladies and gentlemen, that was StatSneakersNStyles. I'm your guy, EmEz. Let's get to that Easy Pass Joint of the Week.
Everything bad like I'm a Barbie, but I could get active. I don't know who did it. I don't know what happened. Drop the Addy, we split automatic. Sit back and be quiet. I'm gonna let them have it. I been coming, fuck that shit. It's up. He was playing up on the way. That nigga's done. Lilo and Sis line. I could be talking. It's everything that I'm not giving no fucks. Like I'm the realest and real big ol' loyalty. Bitches be faking. That shit be annoying me. Like got a story for how they be toying me. I'm always on go. They ain't never backdooring me. Got me some fans and I know I got critics. My boss is so crazy. They know that I'm with it. Like who your sister? I saw we could get it. Then knock on my waist and my magazine is fitted. It's the records now. I'ma move cocky. I don't like my mouth, but y'all still on my body. Not letting up. Swear to God, I won't stop shutting down like the wind. Cause I stay with the vibe. If you not 41, then you don't got a spot. How the fuck ever spinning, but ain't touch my block. Like in the Maybach, we doing the dance. Hollow tips, that's jealous. How that nigga crash. Said it's sad, but we do not feel bad. Know that nigga ain't pay when he sit on his ass. Said it's sad, but we do not feel bad. Know that nigga ain't pay when he sit on his ass. I'm a Barbie, but I could get active. I don't know who did it. I don't know what happened. Drop the Addy, we split automatic. Sit back and be quiet. I'm gonna let them have it. I been coming, fuck that shit. It's up. He was playing up on the way. That nigga's done. Lilo and Sis line. I could be talking. It's everything that I'm not giving no fucks. 10 V backing up in the RV. Really against it, but look like a Barbie. For politics, I've been known for the action. Don't care about that bitch when I up. I'm a plastic. It's some bitches that duck when they see me. Cause Barbies don't start with the 7 no Beasleys. It's some bitches on his hill. She know when I up, she gon' need some assistance. Like I'ma blow it. What her mother, she play with my life, then that bitch gon' be missing. But she thought she ain't calling for help. I just knocked that bitch out, add her name to my belt. Been a minute since I was a fan, cause I'm really a demon. My eyes should be scared. Like it's no stopping once y'all go that line. And the fear is like, hope that women, that's fine. I don't care when they watch what I do. I don't care what y'all think, I ain't got shit to prove. Pretty ass bitch and I shake up the room. If you start with your bestie, then she gon' get boom. I'm a Barbie, but I can get active. I don't know who